Hello Libra, welcome to quarter.moon.tarot. Let us start your reading. Today's reading is exploring a connection, a relationship, which is a lot of intense, heavy karma connected with that, right? So that those people or that relationship, would be something which is very challenging for you. So we will take a look at that and see, how things have been, what were they in the past, and how things are going to pan out for you in the future, what is going to be happening in the coming days in this relationship. So let's start your reading. I will start the reading with getting some cards, basic energy cards. Let's see. So let's get a reading for Libra. So who are you in this connection, Libra? You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is, the energy, whether, male or female, but this is the energy of somebody who provides for all physical comforts at home, primarily at home. So, be it a man, be it a woman, it is somebody who, makes life very comfortable at home, or maybe, in the office as well. It is the position of somebody who's in charge, somebody who's the head, somebody who is, as this card says, the queen. Okay, taking all the decisions for everyone's well-being, making sure everything is provided for. It's also an energy which balances home as well as work very well. The administration, the running of the organization, whether it's the family or work. You have that energy of keeping running this machinery very smoothly, efficiently, making sure money is there, resources are there, food is there, all things which are required for physical well-being and comfort, they are provided for. That's your energy. The Ace of Pentacles. So let's see. Five of Cups. See, got another Ace of Swords. See, Libra, you seem to have ended a connection with, you were associated with a certain set of people or with a person, whatever it might be. In the recent, you were connected with them to end the association with them, and to branch off on your own independently. Okay, so in the recent past, maybe you got an opportunity to move away from them, to start something of your own, or to leave behind a certain set of people or a person and start living a little more independently. Having reached that stage, it is also causing you some amount of unhappiness that your connection is over, the relationship is over, right? And there is a lot of grief and sadness because you have realized, Libra, that this is something which had to come to an end, or because of an opportunity you've got, you're moving away from them. Now this is because the karma is over, whatever you were connected with them for. We'll take a look at that also. But you see, there's this World card here which says that you came together with this group or with this person for a certain amount of time, but now the connection is over, the purpose has been served, Libra, and that is why you have got this opportunity to distance yourself from them, to move away from them, to be a little more independent, right? Because now whatever you did, all of that is over. Let's take a look at the past. So got the Hierophant card, Three of Pentacles. This is definitely a group of people, you were connected through work primarily, and you've seen a lot of conflict with them. It is definitely a group energy. It's not about a single person, it's a group energy. It could be somebody in the family, this could be a family group, this could be a group where at work, business, because we've got the Pentacle card. It is all about money and work. So definitely people who are you could be, see, sometimes one can be related to the family through business, like a family business, family work, but the primary reason is that you're all building something together. There seems to have been a fallout, there seems to have been a lot of conflict, argument, everybody within the group wanting to be wanting to be the decision maker, wanting to have their things happening in as far as work goes. Because of this work, there has been a lot of conflict, everybody wanting things happening their way, as a result of which I think you have probably moved away from them, you've disconnected from them, and you've had strong emotional attachment to them also, and you're feeling bad about that. That is what is causing you the grief. The emotional distancing is causing the grief, not the fact that now you're working independently, you're no longer working with them, but you are reminiscing about I wish things could have worked out better, we would have been so happy. So at a certain level, there was a lot of growth with this group, things were quite good. You are taking this emotionally, it's hit you emotionally, the moving away from these people, but whatever you needed to do in the past, you could do only till that stage. That whatever your project was, whatever the whatever work you were doing, that was the last stage till which you were supposed to be with them. That particular project does not see growth with all of you from here onwards. What happens is another thing, but whatever all of you combined did, that has been accomplished, and now it does not require all of you to be there. So you have moved away, you have probably got a new opportunity, you have left this because of this discord and stuff like that. And the Hierophant says that it confirms with the World card that this is the natural order in which the way things were to flow between you and them with respect to this work, job, business, any project you were doing together. That project has reached culmination point with all your energies combined. Now it has a different growth, it has a different process of growing, trajectory is very different, but you are not to be a part of this anymore, Libra. I'll get a card for the past life connect. Let's see how it ties up. So you got the Emperor card. See, there you have, in the past life, probably, Libra, things went your way, you had complete sway over these people, you've met them again in this lifetime, and again the pattern has repeated, that the way you wanted things, it's not happening like that, so you have moved away because things are not going as per your plan. And I think you have been in that position for many lifetimes, ever since you've been in touch with these people, this particular soul group. You've had it your way. This time you're not having it your way, there's been a conflict, so you have decided to move away from this. Let me get one card from the oracle. This is the soul's journey lesson cards. So let's see what is your soul journey. Let's see what comes out. See, you've got the card Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. That's the Hierophant card. So here, you are following the path which the universe has designated for you vis-a-vis this group and vis-a-vis this project. So that is why you have moved away, because you've realized, you've understood that this path is no longer meant for you, where you're not able to do the work or do whatever you wanted to do. So it's best to move away and do things your way, in the manner you like. So you waited probably some time to see that people will come around, they will be more agreeable, but probably that wasn't happening, so you moved on, because the discipline is very, very important for you. You have probably got a structure of the way things are supposed to happen, the way things are, the machinery is supposed to work in the workplace. That's probably not happening, Libra, and that's why you have been patient enough, but you realize that now things are not going to happen like that. Things are going all over the place, so it's better to leave rather than continue being part of this and have the work suffer, as well as your time and effort as well, because putting it in, trying to keep things together is just going down the drain. You might as well move away and do your own thing. Okay, so that is what is important for you, that the way things should happen in a laid down manner, step by step, in discipline, things working from time to time in the correct order, correct priority. I think that is something which wasn't going down very well with the group, and you are yourself someone who likes to work in that disciplined and structured manner, which does not vibe with, like I said, till a certain point it was working, but when you realize that, the discipline seems to be going out of hand, the priorities are not right, things are not happening on time, you probably tried your best, but it wasn't working out, so you left. Let's see, any obstacles for Libra? We got the Four of Swords. There are, see, you decided to distance yourself, and leave the group behind. And I think, you feel quite at peace, but not 100% peace. Okay, see, Seven of Swords. There is something there. There is something about this which is bothering you. See, at a certain level, you are peaceful with the decision you have taken. You feel that this is the best thing for your peace of mind, to move away when you're not getting along with other people. Okay, and the Four of Cups also. But, there is something is pending. Something is pending. Okay. Let me take a look at that. What is pending? See, just let me get the other cards as well. Let's see how it all ties up. See, again, it's a card of emotions. Four of Cups and Three of Cups over here. Emotionally, you're not very content with your decision or the way things have panned out. Let's see, what's your guidance? You got yet another Ace of Wands. See, I think, emotionally you are, you're not taking this very well. Emotionally, you're not taking this very well. I've got the Death card, which says that, you really need to move on. Stop looking at the past, at what has happened. Whereas you are looking back at the past, with the Nine of Wands. You are looking at, how to fix this. Maybe you've moved on, maybe you've distanced yourself, but emotionally, the closure hasn't yet happened. Emotionally, you're still, emotions are quite raw for you. You are finding this a very sudden move and a very sudden change and a very sudden ending and sudden beginnings. Those are things which are taking time to get absorbed by you. You got the Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. See, things will fall into place, no doubt. It'll take its own time, but there is, the end has come. So it's all about, healing yourself emotionally. Emotionally, just, take it easy and take your time to digest it, take your time to absorb it, take your time to come to terms with it. But do face reality that, this, something like this is not working with, in spite of your best effort. It's time to move on. It's time to make a healthy break. You've got the Death card here, which says that things need to change. What is over, leave it behind. Don't go back to it, even in your thoughts, even in your emotions. Why do you want to go back when you know that that's something, you cannot deal with that way of working, with the kind of people who are there? It's not something, which you vibe with. That's not your energy. So, once you've realized that and you've already made a decision to, end it, and like I said, with the past life reading, it's all about you working in a particular manner. So, will you compromise on that? You've got to think through things very clearly with the King of Swords over here. Be practical, be analytical, see what is working, what is not working, what are the pros and cons of being with them, what are the pros and cons of leaving them. You need to see this in a very either think about it very, very clearly, then you will feel a lot happier and be a lot happier, because emotions can take us, forever to come out of it, right? But you really need to think through things. You'll get the clarity, and then you will stop feeling sad also about how things panned out. You also need to see what you gained. Even if you lost something, what is it that you gained? Count your blessings with the experience you've had in the past. See everything in the positive light and everything in the workable light. Be honest with yourself, and then slowly, this emotional, this sadness will, clear up for you. So, think through things rather than feel them at this point in time. Don't be emotionally attached to events which have happened, to decisions which have been taken. Think about them, be practical about it, and then you will see the whole situation in a better perspective. See, it's time to, branch out. You've got so many aces. It's definitely time for new beginning. Okay, so embrace that and put your energy on that, and see, think through things, everything. You will get a lot more clarity. And this card also says get more information. So information is all about the thought, the thinking part, the head. Think through everything, and then you will come to a certain conclusion, Libra, which is going to wrap this up for yourself. And you will be, moving on to the new opportunities with a very, very clear mind and heart, and very clear, clean energies. You will not be carrying the past with you, because you've got wonderful opportunities lined up. And for those of you, if they've not come, they're just there, but you need to clear this up and then move on to that. And the moment you start thinking things through things very, very clearly, you will get your answers. Okay, so with that, I wrap up your reading, Libra. Thank you for watching.